It's day 2 of the Petraeus Fest. They have moved from the House side to the Senate side, but little else has changed. The House of Representatives got the big show yesterday. They were first, and being first in politics is always the most important thing. The senators have the next most important thing, and that is the ability to talk and talk. When it comes to talking, they are the varsity to the House's junior varsity.
The committee will come to order. The hearing will come to order.
Biden, the chairman, tried to start things off with a moment of silence for the 6th anniversary of September 11th.
So I'd like you all to please join me at the beginning of this hearing for a moment of silence for the victims of 9/11.
Unfortunately, the clicking of cameras made for more of a cacophony than a moment of silence. The 9/11 commemoration was brought up at various points. Obama made his view known that the hearing shouldn't have been held at all on the anniversary of the terrorist attacks.
I think that we should not have had this discussion on 9/11 or 9/10 or 9/12, because I think it perpetuates this notion that somehow the original decision to go into Iraq was directly related to the attacks on 9/11.
Petraeus and Crocker didn't even bother to spice up their speeches from yesterday. They were virtually word for word the same.
In recent months, in the face of tough enemies and the brutal summer heat of Iraq, coalition and Iraqi security forces have achieved progress in the security arena.
Even the hecklers seemed a bit worn out on day 2. One man rose to start shouting and then seemed to forget his lines. He was exceedingly nervous.
So now you are laying the trap to get us into bombing helpless people in Iraq. Aren't all those hundreds of thousands of people dead? Isn't that enough for your bloodthirst?
Repeated references were made to a naughty word said by the president recently.
There has been no acknowledgement of that on the part of this administration, so that we have the president in Australia suggesting somehow that we are, as was stated before, kicking ASS.
Kerry may have been a bit envious of all the attention that Obama was getting, because he sat down next to him and struck up a conversation which caused the cameras to turn on him.
Thank you.
Some of the toughest words for the general and the ambassador were delivered by the Republicans. Chuck Hagel, who only this week announced that he wouldn't be running for re-election to the Senate or for the presidency, launched into a long harangue.
You gave us a great inventory of what a brutal, bloody dictator Saddam was. Well, we know that. That's not the issue here. Are we going to continue to invest American blood and treasure at the same rate we are doing now? For what? The president said, let's buy time. Buy time for what?
The senators continue to talk, as is their wont, but in reality the debate is over. General Petraeus has won this strategic victory, but now the fun begins. The debates in the Senate and in the House, and beyond that, on the presidential campaign trail.